Hill, we have this report from the Center for Public Integrity. Selling out for big business. Business as usual on Capitol Hill. It makes no goddamn difference who is in control of the Congress or the White House. It is business as usual. And from Washington, D.C. to Davos, Switzerland, the business of making the rich get richer, the business of destroying a planet is what they're talking about. Okay, I'm going to put the links to all of these. Let me read the first couple of these and see what else I've got in my hodgepodge of stories for today. In coming weeks, we can expect the Republican-controlled Congress to push 2 Obamacare bills that would hike profits for some businesses. What we cannot expect from either Republicans or Democrats, unfortunately, is any effort to help families, even those with insurance, to stay out of bankruptcy court because of mounting medical bills. There you go. And anyway, it goes on from there. I don't want to get into some rabbit hole down goddamn Obamacare. Jesus, as I say, I'm going to put the link. So if anyone wants to find out more about selling out for big business, otherwise known as business as usual on Capitol Hill, okay, you can just go right there. All right. I can't have a rant anymore without checking in with my new Humpty Dumpty tribe hero, Pope Francis. Pope Francis, there you go. From Reuters News, this is what the Pope was talking about yesterday, expanding on his themes that he's been winding up on. Papal text says man betrays God by destroying the environment. That is exactly what man does. Okay. Pope Francis waded into the global debate on climate change and the environment on Sunday, saying in the text of a speech that man was destroying nature and betraying God's calling to be stewards of creation. Yes, Francis offered his thoughts about the environment and climate change for the second time in 4 days at a rally in Manila. Let's see. Quote, take it away, Pope. What were you ranting about yesterday? Quote, as stewards of God's creation, we are called to make the earth a beautiful garden for the human family. When we destroy our forest, ravage our soil, and pollute our seas, we betray that noble calling. Let's see. Respect for the environment means more than simply using cleaner products or recycling. These are important aspects, but not enough. We need to see with the eyes of faith the beauty of God's saving plan, the link between the natural environment and the dignity of the human person. There you go. Pope Francis understanding what a lot of these goddamn little weenie mainstream environmentalists do not understand. That we are not going to save the planet by using cleaner products and recycling. These goddamn people calling themselves environmentalists because they recycle their goddamn plastic water bottles. Anyway, you go, Pope Francis. Let's see. I just got all... let's just look in at our own country. That was over there in Manila. let's what's going on in our own country. I'm putting these in no particular order. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 stories here. As I say, I'm going to have the links to all of them. Okay, right here. For anybody who does not understand how the global industrial economy, particularly the oil companies, are taking down this planet, this is yet another one of Hambone's 2015 doomsday predictions here coming true 19 days into 2015 from Associated Press. Pipeline breach. Pipeline breach spills oil into the Yellowstone River. I'm assuming they're talking about downstream from Yellowstone National Park. Okay. Montana officials said Sunday that an oil pipeline breach spilled up to 50,000 gallons of oil into the Yellowstone River near Glendive, Montana, but they said they are unaware of any threats to public safety or health. Again, I wish I had my bullshit detector button. I'm going to have to unpack that. Of course, if you are a public fish or a beaver, or anyway, this is the Bridger Pipeline. Said the spill occurred on Saturday morning. Initial estimate is that 300 to 1,200 barrels of oil spilled. Some of the oil did get into the water. Gee, you think so? Blah, blah, blah. And again, it's starting to rain, and so I'm going to go, I have to go into my tent, and I think I know where my bullshit detector button is. So excuse the, because I'm getting ready to quote the guy from the oil company with the governor of Montana in his pocket. Shit. This is life in the end times. I'm trying to figure out how to open my damn tent and find my bullshit detector button. Alright. Do I have it? Oh yes, I can feel it now. Okay, this is this Planet Eater over there in this oil company after dumping 50,000 gallons of oil. Quote, "We think it was caught pretty quick and it was shut down. The governor is committed to making sure the river is cleaned up."
Warning, warning, bullshit alert.
Yes, anyway, any report, then reminding us about the Exxon pipeline spill in 2011, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, great time to build Keystone Pipeline as the Republican-controlled Congress trying to ram through the Keystone Pipeline. We have 50,000 gallons of oil in the Yellowstone River. Okay, so instead, let's go over there, get away from big oil, over to nuclear energy. From Reuters News, global nuclear decommissioning cost seen underestimated May spiral. Yes. Talking about worries that funds set aside for decommissioning nuclear reactors will not suffice, and globally the cost of unwinding nuclear is uncertain as estimates range widely. Yes, I bet. Anyway, I'm going to put the link to this long article. The International Energy Agency said late last year that almost 200 of the 434 reactors around the globe would be retired by 2040 and estimated the cost of decommissioning them at more than $100 billion. But many experts view this figure as way too low because it does not include the cost of nuclear waste disposal and long-term storage. Yes, I would say this is Paul Dorfman, Senior Research Associate at the Energy Institute from London. Quote, the IE estimate is, without question, just a figure drawn out of the air. The reality is the costs are quite phenomenal. There, guys, for anyone who does not understand this, there is no plan for storing the nuclear waste from these 200 nuclear reactors. Anyway, let's see. Let's go to the two stories from Thailand. Here you go. Thai government to buy 50,000 tons of palm oil after drought cuts its domestic supply. The Thai government buying 50,000 tons of palm oil. They're already the world's third biggest producer, but I guess they're having a drought caused by deforestation by palm oil, among other things. So they're just turning over there, of course, to Indonesia and Malaysia. Let's see, and maybe it was another article which I didn't point out, that both in Indonesia and Malaysia, other reports on palm oil about how in both of those countries more and more palm oil is expected to be coming online. It is business as usual in the rainforest of the planet. Anyway, so why that is going on, why the Thai government is buying 50,000 tons of palm oil, what are the Thai villagers up to? Thai villagers urge government to act fast over arsenic poisoning. Oh yeah. Villagers living near Thailand's largest gold mine asked the Thai government on Monday to quickly prove the source of arsenic and manganese contamination that has led to a suspension